Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable silence can feel? When a conversation suddenly stops, when someone says nothing, most people feel the urge to fill the gap. They start explaining, justifying, talking more than they planned. Silence has a strange power, and some people know exactly how to use it, not by speaking, but by saying nothing at all, because silence can become a psychological tool, a way to influence what someone reveals about themselves. Imagine you're talking to someone. You say something simple, maybe a small opinion, maybe a small mistake, and then suddenly, the other person just looks at you. No reaction, no response, just silence. Most people interpret this silence as judgment. Their mind immediately begins searching for explanations. Did I say something wrong? Do they disagree? Are they upset? And that internal discomfort pushes them to keep talking. They begin clarifying. They begin explaining. They begin revealing more information than they originally intended. This reaction happens because the human brain dislikes uncertainty. Silence creates uncertainty, and uncertainty creates tension. So the mind tries to resolve it, often by speaking, often by revealing more. In psychology, this reaction is connected to social pressure. Humans are naturally wired to maintain social harmony. When silence appears in a conversation, it feels like something is broken. So people try to repair it. And the easiest way to repair silence is by talking. Negotiators understand this extremely well. During important negotiations, they often ask a question. Then they remain completely silent. They wait, and many people cannot tolerate the silence. They begin talking, explaining, revealing their thoughts, sometimes even lowering their own demands, not because they were forced to, but because silence created pressure. This technique is often called the silent pause, and it works because the brain tries to escape discomfort. But silence does more than reveal information. It can also create authority. People who speak less often appear more confident, more controlled, more powerful, because they are not reacting impulsively. They are observing, listening, waiting. This creates a subtle psychological imbalance. The person speaking feels exposed. The silent person appears in control. But silence can also reveal something else. It can reveal truth, because when people keep talking, their words eventually begin to slip. Inconsistencies appear, emotions appear, details appear, and sometimes the truth appears. This is why experienced interrogators often use silence as a strategy. They ask a question, then they wait. The silence becomes pressure, and the person being questioned begins to fill the empty space. The human mind is uncomfortable with unanswered moments, but the people who understand silence know that silence is not empty. It is space, space where people reveal who they really are. So the next time someone asks you a question and then stays silent, notice what your mind begins to do. Notice how quickly it tries to explain, how quickly it tries to justify, because sometimes the most powerful thing someone can say is nothing at all.